and broadcast. So, YouTube. There we go. Do. Hold on, we'll get some music going. Countdown. What are you doing?
Moving furniture.
Yeah.
What are you doing? These ones here down them.
Hey, Jason, good to have you. Good to see you on. We're just going to get in on today's show real quick here. We're just going to do some sharing. The sharing is caring. As corny as that might sound, that's the truth of it. Seconds. Well, we come more seconds in 2 seconds, but give me some time. We're going to get into today's session with a bang. Give me a second. We'll be right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of SHIB 50/50 Raffle. Woo! We're going to be singing all the way to the bank on this one. We have some information that's coming your way right now. So, big shout out to Jason Cox. Big shout out to Babe's channel. Big shout out to Prince. Big shout out to Wena. Big shout out to Rowena Purgis. Big shout out to Leah. Big shout out to Gabriel. Big shout out to my brother Jason also. Big shout out to Ethan if he's watching. That's my son. Everybody that's in SHIB, you guys should be excited about being in SHIB, right? Everybody that has SHIB should be like flying right now. We're getting ready for the biggest alt season of all time. Plus, with all the different exchanges buying up massive amounts of it, we're missing approximately 10 trillion SHIB somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're missing from the exchanges. So that's interesting. So anyone has any inkling of where that 10 trillion might be, shoot me a link. I'm very interested to find out. I was looking today to see where all that SHIB is missing. But yeah, we're missing about 10 trillion SHIB. That's a massive amount of SHIB to be missing, just so that you're aware. I don't know who's holding it. If you have any information or you want to share that information, or if you know somebody that has it, that would be awesome. Yeah, we're missing 10 trillion SHIB from the exchanges. So just so that you're aware, I don't know who's holding it. I don't know if it's in a DeFi wallet or if it's pulled off the exchanges, but yeah, it's roughly around 9.86 trillion. It's massive. It's almost 10 trillion SHIB that's missing. So if someone knows where it is, let me know. The exchanges aren't saying much about it, so that's the other thing. I thought I was sharing this. Are we sharing this? Hold on to your party hats. Yeah, we're sharing this. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I'll just check in back here. Okay, yeah, I don't know what was going on. We got some technical difficulties that are happening with the yeah. So we are sitting at 4 zeros 2 3 6 7 4. It's bouncing in there. As you might be aware, this is sell off Sunday. Everything sells off on Sunday. I don't know for what reason. And today is no different than any other Sunday. We did have a rise to 24.87 yesterday, so that was interesting. We did get a bunch of burns today, so we're going to make a massive shout out for the burns. I don't know who's burning it, but thank you. If we see a 9 trillion burn in the next little while, everybody will be doing a search to find out who has done that, but I doubt it. That would be massive, and it would send a shockwave, literally send a shockwave to the SHIB community. saying that you better get in, or I'm pretty sure they'd be looking at my website and everything. I haven't gotten any hits recently on the website. It's been like 4 or 5 different people have come on and hit the website, checked it out. I did go through AI and find out that um, there should be an emergency or an alert for the raffle draws. I don't know if you agree with that. Like some way of showing that we are a 24-hour raffle, and that it's important, time sensitive alternative to getting this going, because I know everybody wants to make a lot of money really quickly, uh, because we depend on the banking institutions. That could take a long time, right? It could take a while. Uh, it shouldn't take very long, but I mean, we've been doing this for 2.5 years. Jason, we've been holding SHIB for 2.5 years. So I don't know, like, what we could do to possibly speed things up if you wanted to get the raffle going, because the raffle would mean that we would be forcing people to start to take notice, and it would be a main driver force for everybody to like understand that, yeah, we are now time sensitive. If we're time sensitive, that means that there's an alert to progress, right? That means if you do not take action today, you probably will miss out on your opportunities tomorrow. So the the amount that you're going to spend is a lot more money in the near future if you don't already have SHIB. So I think that that's what AI was trying to mention to me, that you should be trying to speed things up with getting more and more people interested in coming in and start that FOMO effect on the marketplace. So that would be a massive undertaking in our part to boost that integrity. Well, not just boost the integrity, but also boost the amount of sales that we're getting, so that everybody starts to get antsy about getting into SHIB. So that would drive demand. Of course, with demand drives the price, drives the amount of SHIB that's in circulating supply also. So as we get less and less, we get more and more, we get more and more people, we would drive the price up. So we would have big influences, but we'd also have lots of drawbacks. Because what happens is the traders become more and more due diligent, because now the traders want a bullish run, because they know that it's going to be a bullish run. But I don't want people to start leveraging themselves on the tilt where they're, how come it dropped 30%? You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what happened. Because you have these people sitting on the sidelines who just won the raffle, and they're going to be giving all that money back into the market because they believe in fiat currency, not cryptocurrency, right? So they got things backwards because they're not educated, and because what happens with FOMO is people get afraid of, I'm not going to be able to cash out later. This so everybody's telling me it's no good. I got to get out. This is exactly what happens, and this is what I was afraid of with the raffle, was that if people didn't get in and understand what was going on, what they would do is they would uh, buy more tickets than what they should, right? And we don't want that. People could, like, if they can't afford, $2 or $3, but it's going to cost them more than $2 or $3 to buy in. For instance, they got to buy Ethereum. If we do with Ethereum, because we have no choice, we can't buy Robinhood in Canada. Jason, you're very fortunate you can buy Robinhood, because they have so much supply of SHIB that they are, like, literally their competing fees are ridiculously low. Like, crypto.com can't compete with them, Binance can't compete with them, but they're trying, but they're having a hard time. And guess what? Robinhood also deals with the UK and Europe. So the European markets are open to them, but they're not open to the rest of the world. They're not open to Asia. They're not open to Africa, South America, just US and European Union. So with that being said, that they actually have a lot of influence on the marketplaces, and I'm shocked that the rest of them haven't caught on to it. And what I'm talking about is, excuse me, what I'm talking about is the amount of investments that they do, they bought so much SHIB that they're gotten away from Ethereum gas fees. So now there's no middlemen. It's just straight on with Robinhood. So that's why the fees are low. Now, when are they going to start reducing the supply of SHIB? That's a good question. They're probably talking to their lobbyists, because what the lobbyists will do is they'll set up a program that they can reduce the SHIB circulating supply. SHIB was at $5 today. It would be awesome. Yes, Jason, that would be amazing. Highly unlikely on a Sunday. Reason why that is because all the banking institutions, all the financial institutions, all the organizations are basically closed today. So for them to do any kind of trading at all is just the people, is just investors. That's why we have one day where it's rising on Saturday, and then we have a bit of a sell-off on Sunday because there's no transactions from any of those organizations. So, and majority of the organizations in Canada, just in Canada alone, half of them are shut down for Saturday and Sunday. So those exchanges that deal with cryptocurrencies are the only ones that are making money, which is beyond me, right? Who doesn't want to make money? Exactly. Everybody wants to make money. That's why we're here trying to educate everybody, because SHIB is the only currency that's available to anyone that's guaranteed to make you money. Every time we reduce it, we add value. Every time we bring more people in, we add value. People don't see that value, but we're adding value. It's just not reflected in the price. That's why we keep telling everybody that the price is undervalued. It truly is. It really, truly is. It should be at all-time highs. It should be beyond all-time highs, actually. Every time we reduce, we're adding value. So what we have here is an amazing opportunity. But we've been saying that for what, 1.5 years, 2 years, that SHIB isn't like when it went to 5 zeros, telling everybody to buy in when it was 5 zeros. But everybody was waiting for it to go lower. Everybody was waiting for it to go lower. And I want to thank Gabriel. I want a big shout out to Gabriel, big shout out to Leah, big shout out to Dong and her kids. I know that everybody wants a job, but without the raffle making selling tickets, can't have jobs. Sorry, that's just the way it works. We have to have inflow before we can have outflow. Make sense? Right. So can't pay you with cookies and cream. I know everybody likes to get paid in gum, according to what commercial is that? Is that is that Bubblicious? I don't think it's Bubblicious. I think it's Juicy Fruit. Pretty sure it's Juicy Fruit, which is hilarious because if you paid in bubblegum, I'd probably get arrested for what is it called? Child or underpaying people. I'm going to pay you in cigarettes, okay? I don't care. You're 12. That's okay. No, I get arrested. I work for the government. If I did that, that would be wrong. Okay, just that's a joke, guys. Just in case you missed it. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into the marketplace, and we'll get into the reduction of SHIB circulating supply. But that was the gist of it that I want to talk about, was that we need to speed things up with the raffle to get people interested in actually taking part. Even though I thought it was a no-brainer. I thought by posting it on X, that was going to draw in the whole SHIB network, and that has not done anything except made sure that I have a crap load of crap on X. I'm being bombarded. I don't know if you saw this, Prince, but I'm being bombarded with girls. Like every ad, I have like 12 or 13 girls posting something. So I don't know if that's the fan base that's doing it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that there's a big, huge driving force for that. I don't know what the hell's going on. So that was one aspect of it, and that's what I was trying to avoid on X. Now, Blue Skies, there hasn't been too much with Blue Skies. Most of those people are Democrats. I found out that 90% or 80, I'm probably too high, probably around 75% are Democrats that are on Blue Skies because they got kicked off of, they don't want to be part of Elon Musk, this platform, because of what's going on in the States. Not 100% sure on that one either, but that's kind of funny. When I made a statement about Trump, and you know me and Trump, Prince, I like him, I hate him kind of attitude. I just wish he would learn how to shut up. Is that right? Because he talks too much. I mean, I'm probably saying the same thing. I talk too much. No. Trump talks too much. He gets himself into trouble, and he can't back himself out of it. And then he keeps talking, like making it worse. So that's why we don't like Trump in that aspect. But his policies and his demeanor is right on track, right? So if you can avoid the backlashing and the little talk, you're okay. But yeah, he says a lot of stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense, and then sometimes he puts his foot in his mouth. He says too much about something and loses his train of thought. No, what he does is he loses the audience because he says something ridiculous, and it's just like, shut up already, just leave the mic. I mean, Biden had no problem, leaving everybody in the dust when he was making a speech. But not to get too concerned about politics. Let's get into this. Let's get into the SHIB burn transactions. So we've had some interesting developments. We had this 80 FE80 keeps coming up. They do a lot of burns. Yesterday they did 5 million 5 million burns yesterday. One. Yeah, it was somewhere around there, 5 million burns. Today, they burned 8.34, 8,314,000. So they gave a lot back to the community, right? 420,000 11 hours ago. 6 hours ago, we had 3,630. In order for anyone to burn that amount, they have to pay no fees. Zero fees, because the fees would swallow that in a heartbeat. Just so you have an understanding, each ticket that I sell is 82 cents Canadian. Okay, and that is 25,000 SHIB. This is 3,630 SHIB. That gives you some indication just how small that is. Okay, we're talking pennies on the glass, like 8 cents, 9 cents. Like, that's ridiculous. So you have to pay no fees for that, because if you had to pay $5 for Ethereum and then 50 cents of that went, like, that's like ridiculous. I mean, that's insanity. So the only ones that would be able to do that is the ecosystem team. Everything through the ecosystem. Okay, so just so that you're aware, that is the only reason why that would go through. I know you don't like him. I know you don't like him. I know you don't like Trump. He's an acquired taste. He's good and bad, and he's going to say, "Well, he's probably bad for Canada." Well, what other choice did they have? They had a buffoon who was probably going to be Barack Obama's toy for the whole duration of her candidacy. So I didn't think they had much of a choice. Okay, so I did the math on this here. I'll show you this link with you. This is the 100 wallets. So again, if you want to go in and find out the 100 wallets of SHIB, it's CoinCarp. So coincarp.com. And then you're going to go into currencies, and then you're going to hit SHIB. So all you do is go into CoinCarp, and then where it says at the top, it says search. Right on the right-hand side, you're going to type in SHIB. And then you're going to get SHIBs. All SHIBs 100 wallet holders. Okay. And then what has been happening is we have been getting more and more of the wallets transferring the cryptocurrencies between wallets. So it really hasn't changed much, but we are missing a lot of SHIB, quite considerably. So it's very noticeable, but we don't know where it could be. Like, it could be on DeFi wallets, it could be off the exchanges, period. into a DeFi wallet, into a cold storage. I don't know, but there's a lot of SHIB missing. So, and the 5,000. If you look down here, the 5 trillions. This is all India, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 trillion SHIB in India, and they haven't sold a single one. They were given 40, and I'm pretty sure this is them too. This 5.082. So realistically, if this is them, that is 35 trillion SHIB. They've sold 4.9 trillion SHIB. So to the marketplace, which is, like, a lot of people would say that's a lot, but it Journey did it. Jason, if you can recall, you know what Journey, right? Or is it Journey? Yeah, Journey. Journey sold 6.5 trillion SHIB on the marketplace, and they did it in a week. It took a week to absorb it. It drove the price down, but only 5%. After that, it drove it down more because all of a sudden people started to realize that, hey, SHIB is selling off. Well, they didn't understand that Journey claimed bankruptcy protection. And part of their bankruptcy protection was that they had to sell their assets off. So that's why Journey was selling SHIB. And I'm shocked, literally shocked, that none of the exchanges bought it out. I thought for sure the exchanges were going to swallow it whole. Honestly, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen that way. The 6.5 trillion SHIB went on the marketplace, and in a week that was absorbed. Like a week, 6 trillion SHIB was absorbed. Mind you, the price did drop 5%, but 5% on 6 trillion SHIB trading hands, that's insane. That means that there was a lot of buyers. A lot of buyers. So, oh, interesting. Got some fans in the stands. So that's awesome. Okay, so last night we didn't do the count. We'll do the count tonight. We'll start it off. I'll share the link. I think I just did. Okay, so the share the link is CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. Who's my goofball? Talking about my cat. Okay, so Bitcoin is at 98,279.48 cents. So $98,279.48. Ethereum, ETH, 3,623.94.19. I'll change that fast. XRP, anyone interested in XRP? $2.39. Solana, $212.25. BNB, $708.03. Doge, 37 cents. Well, 38. Cardano, $1.08. Cardano's made some moves, eh? Tron, TRX, 26 cents. Avalanche, AVAX, $42.25. SUI, $5.18. It's made some moves too. Link or Chainlink, 23.20. Toncoin, $5.68. Shiba Inu, SHIB, 402362. That is the master. And if we can get this raffle going, we can certainly send this into the stratosphere very, very quickly, guys. 21,000 is no joke. It's it's the minimum that we require to host a raffle. Anything over 4,100,000 tickets is a second draw. So it's actually lower than that by only about, I think, 50 or 80,000 tickets. So yeah, so it might sound like a lot, but it's not to actually have a second draw. But yeah, it's in that range. So for anything over 401,000 is a second draw. Okay, Stellar, XLM, 43 cents. Well, 44 cents. Polkadot, $7.59. H bar, 29, almost 30 cents. Bitcash, BCH, 467.54. Uniswap, number 20. Uniswap, 1507. Litecoin, LTC, 115.15. $115.14. Pepe, 2042. Looks like it's going to give SHIB a run for its money. I doubt it, but it might happen. Leo gets $9.11. Hype, 2406. Bit token, BGB, $6.01. Near protocol, NEAR, $5.83. USDE. We won't talk about it. Number 28, internet computing, $11.92. APT. Hey, APT. Remember APT? APT. Every time you hear it, you have to drink, right? That was the drinking game back in Europe. That's why they came up with the song. Aptos, $9.92. Number 30, because we don't talk about we don't go into secure coins. Secure coins are $1. Anything secure coins we don't cover. That's where you want to put your money once you get up. So let's say you see SHIB coming down 20%, might be a good time to pull it out. Where are you going to put that money? Stable coin. Which one are you going to pick? A good one. Do not give your money to somebody else to stake it for you. Big problem. AAVE, 337.81, number 30 on your list. I'm not going to talk about Dow. Dow is only $1 because it's a stable coin. So Dow is your UK, by the way. If you guys want a stable coin, you're probably better off picking a USDC, which is Crow. USDC is Crow. So that's probably the one you're going to pick. That's the one I'm going to have to pick. Tether is a UK USDT. Everybody says USDT. It's Tether. But they're also UK and United States. But the one that we probably would be more secure about because it's in US dollars is USDC. Okay, just so that you can pick and choose. And with USDC, they give you usually the highest rating, like 8-9% yield, and it's calculated daily. So it's got the most inflows of all of them for obvious reasons. It's in US. It's backed by the US dollar. Where was the other one I just saw that was in the high? Where is that? USDE. I can't believe they actually have a USDE. I thought it was, but that's Ethereum, from Ethereum. And that's a stable coin. And it's got 5 billion. Market net cap 5 billion. If we look at USDC, USDC, it's got a market capitalization of 45 billion. Okay, so your coins are a little more stable with that. And then Tether has got $137 billion worth. So, yeah, I would probably be more in tune to try and stick it in Tether. But I think because we're Canadian, you can try it. See if you can stick it in there. That would give you the most secure of your money, right? The other ones, even though everybody was moving out of the USDC, USDT, and moving it into the cryptocurrencies right now, because it makes very little sense to hold it in a stable coin, especially when everything is moving on the upscale. So that's the other point of the problem. Okay, anyone else got anything to say? Anyone want to say anything? So I'm going to leave the floor open. Okay. We always prove that SHIB is gaining in value all the time. And we always try and prove that value. So if you're new to the channel, it's your first time coming in, Etherscan. I want you to remember this, Etherscan. You go look them up. You hit in and do the same thing. There's a search bar at the top. almost in the middle of the screen. You click on it, you go SHIB, Shiba Inu, SHIB token. Just punch in SHIB. You're going to get this little thing that comes up here once you click on SHIB. Because once you click on search, it's going to show you all the SHIB. It's going to show you SHIB. It's going to show you like 4 different listings of SHIB. Or you can just wait for me to come on live and you can talk about it right here. And we're going to share it with you. So it's 1,482,952. We are moments away from breaching the new all-time high for wallet holders. Okay, I think we got close to this value before. I think it was 1,482,855 a little while ago, 2 days ago. Now we're back up there. So if someone says to you, show me the money, you say, all you got to do is remember this. Come on to SHIB under the Ether scan. They show you exactly how many wallets we have currently throughout the world. Okay. Now, some of them are hidden, the ones that are off exchanges. So the ones that are in DeFi, the ones that are off of in ledgers, you won't see those. Okay. That when they move those off exchanges, that wallet disappears. Okay. Just so that you know. So it could be a lot higher. Absolutely. It could be a lot lower. No, it can't be lower. It would be higher. It would be a lot higher, right? If it's moved on to a DeFi wallet or cold storage, it won't show up here on the holders. Okay, but it can't go down. You got to remember that, right? So wherever it is, it can't go down. Once it comes back on, then those will be added onto Ethereum. But if they come back on Robinhood, you may not ever see them. And then you got Binance, you got Coin.com, you got OKX, and they're buying up a shitload, a lot of SHIB, right? So if they are buying up a lot of SHIB, that means that they are probably going to do the exact same thing Robinhood is and try and compete with Robinhood's price action, because right now on Ethereum, they cannot compete. I'm telling you, they can't compete with Robinhood. None of them can. Okay, they all have to adopt, and they all have to buy into SHIB. So how fast are we going to see a rise? That is a good question, and it could be quickly within the next few weeks, because each and every single one of those exchanges are going to have to do the exact same thing. And if they're learning from Binance, it's even going to be more pronounced, because Robinhood is going to be doing the exact same thing, because they don't want to get left behind, because all of a sudden everybody's talking about Binance. Right now, everybody's talking about Binance because they are number one in volume trading SHIB right now. So they want to compete, because remember, Robinhood's also in Europe, right? So they want to compete in Europe along with Binance. And Binance reducing SHIB circulating supply, they are getting that SHIB army behind them because they're reducing that circulating supply. So in order for Robinhood to take part in that, they're going to have to start reducing SHIB circulating supply. It's going to be for a very interesting caption, because every single one of them are going to do the exact same thing, because I want all my SHIB family to start benefiting from my exchange. So they're all going to start competing with each other and reducing the SHIB circulating supply. In fact, you're going to see it kind of like a war zone where they're trying to reduce more SHIB on their platforms, which is going to be outstanding, because that's what everybody wants. They're going to have these bidding wars going on where they're actually trying to capture people's attention, because, I can go to Robinhood, they're offering me this. But they're not burning as much SHIB as Binance. Oh, yeah, that's true. So I'll keep on with Binance. And then Robinhood's going to come back and say, no, we'll compete. Then all of a sudden you have OKX, you got Crypto.com, you got all these, here, we'll go into it. BitBuy, BitGet, Whitebit, Coinbase, MEXC, Ubit, OKX, Gate.io, HTX, DigitFinex, Bitmart. They're going to start competing with each other over this. So that's why I'm saying to you, there's going to be a bidding war. So all of them want to take part in it, because none of them want to get missed out on the opportunity to make a lot of money. And by doing this, it's actually going to increase their wealth exponentially if they can compete with each other, because it's all of a sudden going to be beneficial. It's similar to what we had back with Rambo and Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger when they were fighting for top spot for the who killed the most in what scene. And then we had Hot Shots Part 2 and Hot Shots. Remember Hot Shots? And they're all laughing about it because they're all trying to compete and he's throwing bullets at people and they fall down. It's kind of funny. But that's the idea. That's exactly the driving idea that's going to be behind it. So there's that, and then of course there's the raffle. The raffle is 1,000 times faster than any of them. Once it gets started, it'll be amazing. I can't wait to get it started. But I think where we're lacking, I might agree with AI, is the clarity and the passion to get the raffle going and try and drive it home to people to create that FOMO, saying that if you don't take part in it, you won't see the reductions in SHIB. If you don't see any value in it, when we're adding value to SHIB every single time we reduce the circulating supply, not just when we're reducing the circulating supply, we are massively driving people because now they have a time slot of when they have to buy SHIB. It reduces that time slot for them so that it means that you have to take action today. So we're missing that in the website. So I'm going to have to sit down and talk about how we're going to manage that. I know a lot of people are probably going, well, the number one problem is buying and selling on transferring the SHIB over because a lot of people don't understand the value of that. But the truth of the matter is you have to see the value through the reduction and the amount of people coming into SHIB. So we're seeing a massive amount of people coming into SHIB right now. So that is a positive sign. And it's not people. We don't know if they're people because wallets aren't people. Wallets just mean that you hold more accounts through crypto. But if you have a SHIB account, you have to have money in it. You can't just open up a SHIB account and have zero money in it. It won't show up on the Ethereum. It just won't. Okay, so you can open up like when you can go into crypto.com, open up a crypto.com, and you can say I opened up a SHIB account. You didn't. You actually have to put money into it to have SHIB. Okay, they don't give you a wallet. What they do is give you the seed phrase or the key phrases, and you're ready to go, but you actually don't have a wallet open yet until you put money in it. So each of these accounts have to have money in it. You can't just say, I opened up a SHIB account. No, it doesn't work that way. A wallet has to be in SHIB. It has to have money in it. Doesn't matter how much money, it just has to have money in it. Make sense? Okay, so we talked about that. We got that all figured out. Okay, where was I before? I was in here. I'll show you guys. I'll just share this link. So the coin ranking is where I was at. So if you want to go check it out, coin ranking, and that explains the amount of crypto exchanges that there are. Now, when I looked at the count this morning for the amount of SHIB wallet holders, it hadn't changed much. That's why I said there's some SHIB missing because it's at 52. Hold on a second. I'll get you the numbers, the accurate numbers of SHIB. Yeah, right now it says 53%. So 53% are held by the top 50 wallet holders or 50 wallet holders. So literally 50 wallets. Say it with me. 50 wallets are holding 53% of the total supply. Do you know how much SHIB that is? Here, I'll give you a hint. Really big hint. That is 300, say it with me, 310 trillion. 310 trillion, 742 billion, 832 million, 842,536 held by the top 50 wallet holders. Woo! 53%, my friends. That is awesome. Considering that we only have 589 trillion, 257 billion, 14,659,157 SHIB in circulating supply right now. So again, right, you're that's literally insanity, in my personal opinion. Okay, that is absolutely mind blowing. Because that tells you right there, we're reducing the circulating supply every single day, constantly since the time of December 8th, I believe, because I think December 7th, we actually had a little bit of a lag and no one burned anything except for, I believe it was 35,000, 9,000. Like, it was really, really small in that 24-hour period that was burned. So we really say that's like nothing, right? But we don't like that word nothing, because nothing means nothing. And it's not the true factors in SHIB. So that's what we get. That's what we have. So anyone want to talk about anything? The floor is open. Because I know you guys don't want to hear me talk, right? I'm only giving you the heads up. There's a bunch of rumors going around right now that don't deserve any talking. The number one thing right now is everybody's got these predictions. So if you look at other influencers, you'll notice that they all talk about the relevancy of other on where is it? SHIB Magazine. SHIB Magazine comes out with these analysts. I don't know if I talked to you about analysts before, but analysts covering SHIB right now is a joke. Literally a joke. On YouTube, you today, they entertain the fact on SHIB Magazine. So I don't know if you watch you today, but you today is pretty funny too, because sometimes they throw it out there that says SHIB Magazine has got another massive prediction that says that SHIB's going 10x or 5x, or they're only expecting it to hit 4036 in the next little while. They're expecting it to hit 33,000 by the end of January. 403, and I'm like, that's funny. I wouldn't even make that prediction. SHIB is that unpredictable? No, and SHIB is that sensitive that anything can happen between now and then. Someone reads whatever it is I'm saying, could change the whole spectrum on the whole thing. Because SHIB is a reducing circulating supply. If you go look it up, you'll find out that SHIB is the only circulating supply that is diminishing. Yeah, when a big shout out to you. Thanks for coming. I'm hoping everybody's starting to have a good new year. Although if everybody's in SHIB and everybody's anticipating the big announcement that's going to be driving SHIB to the next level, that's what the raffle was supposed to do for us. Hey, Rowena Burgess, thanks for coming. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, there you go. And next month is Chinese New Year, right? So got to keep that in mind too for the celebration of the Chinese New Year. And yeah, so if you have any comments or concerns, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you put your comments in at the bottom so that we can understand what's going on and help each other, right? Because that's what we're all about. It's growing as a big, huge family. We want to make sure that everybody who comes into SHIB has a warm, welcoming effect and make them excited about where they're invested in, because everybody who comes into SHIB should feel excited, because how many people can make actually millions on $30 investment? I mean, that is astounding. Like, when you really, really think about it, that's like an impossible dream, right? When you think about it. But if you come on and you understand what's going on, you can see that that's not just a dream. That's an eventuality. And everybody's telling you that it can't happen, right? It's not going to $2. It's not going to $3. It's not even going to make it to a cent. How many people you've heard say that, right? All the influencers tell you that all the time. What is it the number one thing that they are concerned about? What's the number one thing they're concerned about? And what is the number one thing that they don't do anything about? They don't promote this channel. They don't promote the SHIB 50/50 raffle where they should, right? Because if it's all about reducing the circulating supply, hey, SHIB raffle is all about reducing the circulating supply and bringing more people in at the same time. So we're actually doing two things at the same time that they're all talking about that needs to happen in order for us to be successful. But none of them talk about the SHIB 50/50 raffle. Why? Exactly. They don't want it to happen. They want you to focus on other coins like Cardano, XRP, all have governance because they're all getting paid by who? XRP. When you think about it, it's funny because that's exactly what's happening. They're getting paid to influence you to buy their tokens. SHIB doesn't have that ability. SHIB is on its own. This is why you know SHIB is on its own. Why? Because it doesn't pay you to promote SHIB. Nobody pays you in SHIB to promote SHIB. Nobody. That means that it has zero governance. It has zero ECEOs, zero accountability, because it has nobody to be accountable for it except for the investors. So if SHIB goes down, it's because of the investors. It's if it goes up, it's because of the investors. If it reduces its circulating supply, it's got something to do with the investment strategy that has been promoted by themselves. So where do we want to stick our money? We want to stick our money in something that we know is going to make us money. So if you know everybody in the world is eventually going to start buying SHIB, and the raffle is one way to guarantee that is going to happen a lot faster because of the reduction and the circulating supply diminishes. So you're bringing in people, you're diminishing the circulating supply. You're bringing in people, you're diminishing the circulating supply. You got this two-way street, which is happening, and then you have FOMO kicking in. But the FOMO is actually based on actual facts. The reduction is only part of it. The other part of it is bringing in more demand. Well, everybody wants to take part in something that's going to be a winner. If you're seeing your profits going up 20, 30, 40% per day, you'll understand you understand really fast that this is a winner. You're not seeing that right now because people still don't believe it or they're not educated. So that was what the other part we're always talking about. People are not educated. How do you know it's not educated? Because it's not rising. If it doesn't rise all the time and you're seeing like literally you're seeing SHIB being reduced in circulating supply, but it has no effect on it, that means people don't understand what that reduction means. That's money given back to the whole SHIB community. So they're paying you to stay in it. That is the bottom line. When you see the raffle draws and you see people getting awarded in SHIB, and then we're reducing the SHIB circulating supply, it is a bonus. You're seeing twice as much drop in the circulation, and you're seeing twice as much drop in the circulation because the winner can't sell it, and we can reduce it. So what you have is a holder that now can't sell it. So if it's and I shouldn't say that because they can sell it if it's under a certain amount of money. Absolutely. But once it reaches that 1 million pounds in SHIB, they can't sell it for 7 days, right? 7 business days. Some of them is 3. So if it's in Binance, Binance has got the money to back it up. So they can easily sell it back into the SHIB community. So all that SHIB is going to be sold back into the community. What's going to happen when people start seeing that? All of a sudden, the price is going to drop. I'm just saying, big warning to everybody. After 7 days, they have that amount of SHIB. And they dump it on the marketplace. You're going to see a price reduction. And everybody on the sidelines, all the traders are going to see that. They're going to know that they can start shorting SHIB at that exact same moment that he is able to cash out. So then they start selling it to drive the pressure down so they can start to try and buy it at the bottom or wherever they figure that bottom is going to be. But if the raffle's the next day, that presents a problem for them. So it kind of flushes out the traders, but it won't stop them. It'll never stop them. because a lot of people will think that, oh, it can't always go up. No, and it won't, right? Because what happens is everybody's got this mentality that, hey, it's reached the 7 days. The guy, we had 25 winners. They're all got 1 billion, between 50 or 76 billion SHIB to all the way down to 24 billion SHIB. That's a lot of SHIB to dump on the market. Uh, Note that Journey did it, but Journey did it at a much lower price. SHIB was only still at that 4 zeros or 5 zeros 1, 4 zeros and 8 range. So you got to think of it that way, right? So there was a lot more opportunity for people to buy for very little, like literally $8, $9 buys you a million SHIB. Like that's it. Like, and you look at it now, it costs you twice as much, 3 times as much to buy the exact same amount, right? So, well, twice as much at 8, 16, no, 24. Yeah, roughly. Yeah, 3 times as much from where you could have bought it and when Journey was selling theirs. So, now people starting to catch on. No, people still not catching on. Like I said, when I'm only getting 5 to 6 people coming into the website, trust me, that's 5 or 6 people are learning something, but they're not interested in it. They think it's a hoax or a scam. Everybody tells them it's a scam. I know that for a fact. When I go on Facebook and I talk about it, people sit there and go, "It's a scam." I'm like, no, this is actually one of the only raffles in the entire world that actually you have to hold it in order to buy a ticket, and you have to transfer it to a SHIB wallet. Okay, it's not transferred to somewhere else. It's transferred to a SHIB wallet. We take that SHIB wallet, we divide it goes to the winner, and then the other part goes to reduction, and we keep a small percentage of it, less than 5%. So Raffle. Thanks for coming, Leah. Thanks for coming, Dung. Thanks, Wena. Thanks for Wena. And again, thanks, Babe's Channel. Woo! Really appreciate you all coming in and having a great night. Making tonight an awesome night, even though it's a Sunday night. Make sense? Hate that when I say that, right? It is Sunday. It is, for those Christians out there, that is, God bless you. Today is their Sabbath. Yesterday was Hebrew, the Messianic Church, because if you look at the days of the week, it starts with Sunday as the first day of the week. Actually, Saturday is 7th, the Sabbath. So just so that you're aware, I don't want to throw a curveball into anyone's religion, but that's why a lot of people have midnight mass on Saturday. Just saying. Anyway, God bless each and every one of you. Jesus loves us all, so that's why we do this, is to promote and make sure that we all make money at the same time. No, it's make sure that we all take part and be part of a huge community, grow together, grow in wealth and in health, and take part and be part of something that's bigger than ourselves. Thank you, everybody. Have a great, wonderful night. We're going to rock you out. If I can find the music. Where's the music? Here's one. I like this one. No, I don't. I don't care for it. There's no way. Oh, we got commercial music? What's this about? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. With a little SHIB drum roll, little dance, little prance. Raise the roof. What's the other one that everybody likes to say? Pump it up. Pump it. Pump it up. Pump it. Pump it up. Pump it. Pump it up. Have a great night, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming and not tuning me out. That's awesome. Enjoy the show. Take part. Be active. That is awesome. And we're going to count it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Rocket to your lights out. Cheers. God bless you.